Hi everybody and welcome to the protectresidence.com UPUA channel. Today we're going to be doing a reviewing of 100 meters extra loud portable chime. Times of this wired doorbell will before long be a distant memory, particularly since they are gaining no ground by any stretch of the imagination. Along these lines, the best wireless doorbell is authoritatively on the ascent. They are on a par with the conventional wired ones and also a considerably progressively down to earth more often than not. It ought to likewise be noticed that remote doorbells are progressively a la mode, which means present-day family proprietors most lean toward it. With different decisions in the market these days, it is elusive the best remote doorbells to match people's needs. On the off chance that you have as of late moved into another house or condo, you might not have even seen it did not have a doorbell. All things considered, it is one of those seemingly insignificant details many individuals neglect to check. These days, there is an immense assortment of remote doorbells that one can purchase on the web and introduce in minutes. These items do not require any wiring, and they'll illuminate you when somebody is holding up at your entryway. At the point when you are looking for any wireless doorbells, you will need to think about whether it should be waterproof, at what distance or how much is the range between the catch and the collector ought to be, and also whether one need camera usefulness. In case you do not know where to begin, here is the top-of-the-line remote doorbells that you can browse. The main central factor to assist you with picking between wired versus wireless doorbell. If you do not see as of now have wiring for a hardwired doorbell in the home, the least difficult way for you is to pick remote. Nonetheless, most of the homes do have existing wiring for doorbells, regardless of whether it never again works. Frequently, you can utilize the current wiring and include another doorbell button and also an indoor speaker. If your house is as of now wired to incorporate doorbells, or is being constructed, you are in a genuine either/or circumstance. You can settle on your decision about remote versus design doorbells dependent on whether one likes the highlights and adaptability of any wireless doorbells. Or on the other hand, you may conclude that you incline toward the huge choice of enlivening doorbell styles accessible for the hardwired doorbell, enabling you to complement the home's stylistic layout splendidly. The remote doorbell has more highlights, however, fewer planar alternatives. Numerous remote doorbells offer utilitarian plain white or beige segments, with a couple of progressively expanding creator styles. On the off chance that you pick a hardwired doorbell, notwithstanding, you will discover parts more creator decisions. When you push the doorbell's button, the alert is sent via this radio sign to the recipient, which begins to ring immediately. An incredible aspect regarding this is you can set up your beneficiary any place in your house, or else even have different ones on the off chance that you have a huge property. Beside a ring, some remote doorbells will likewise transmit live videos and sound to the recipient, and an application or PC over a Wi-Fi signal. This is phenomenal in case you are stressed over home security, just as ensuring you do not miss guests or conveyances. The most electric doorbell is battery controlled, so they do not need to benefit from your power. Being stated, however, in such cases, you should keep an eye on the battery life before long, which can be somewhat of a drag. Working range. As a matter of first importance, a remote doorbell's working extent is exceptionally vast. The range one ought to go for relies upon the size of the home. The typical transmitting scope of doorbells is somewhere in the range of 100 and 150 feet. There are few long-extend remote doorbells accessible for the individuals who have larger homes. A long-ago remote doorbell has a transmitting range of about 1,000 feet. This kind of doorbell is likewise perfect for business conditions and enormous places of business. Battery alternatives. Most remote doorbells have expendable batteries or battery-powered ones. This is significant because you need to know a lot of intensity you will use for the kind of doorbell you will purchase. For instance, Wi-Fi empowered doorbells will, in general, utilize more due to the association, which means more battery utilization. We are all blameworthy of not hearing the doorbell while we are occupied by something different in the surroundings of the house or the nursery cutting the grass. It can, tragically, implies you miss a guest or a significant conveyance. Nonetheless, with a short ringer, you are not liable to lose them at any point shortly. This is because this sort of versatility implies that one can set up a remote doorbell's recipient pack any place in the home. Moreover, it is not fixed to an area, so whenever required, you will have the option to move it to any place you feel is the ideal spot for it. What is more, Something else is that a remote doorbell is a lot simpler to disassemble, also take with you when you move to another house. Conclusion: the Byron BY300-102 portable wireless doorbells kits give a decision of 8 songs and along with volume control. It highlights self-learning codes and also will keep the system in any event, when the batteries run out and are supplanted. The battery-fueled compact ring can be taken any place inside the working extent.